Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. So today I have some things to do in the garden and I thought why not bring you guys along. I'm going to show you the tomato plants, the jalapeno plants, some new seedlings that I started. I got a new greenhouse and I'm going to get Damian's help to start a new gardening bed. So if you guys are interested, you know what to do. Keep watching. So you guys would have remembered that garden bed I had made that was dedicated to the tomatoes only. Well, because of the area that I had put them, they didn't survive. They were under a tree and they really need the sun to grow properly. So those didn't work out as expected. But before they started dying, I had moved some of the tomato plants because there wasn't enough space in that bed. So luckily for us, we still have some of those. So right here you'll see the yellow pear tomato plant, and I have to be gentle with it because as you touch it so they drop off. So right here you'll see one that's ripe. I'm going to pick it and show you. See, comes off really easy. So this is what it looks like. It's the size of a cherry tomato, but it's yellow and it's shaped like a pear. I started picking some already and we tasted it. It's sweet and you know the regular tomato flavor. So when I brought them around here, I lost track of which one is which. So I'm not sure what variety this one is. Yeah, guys, so you don't want to be like me. Always mark your plants so you know what you're doing. But it has changed color. This one is red. So I'm just going to harvest it now. So this is what it's looking like. And we have two of them on here. Here's the other one. Then if we come over here, you can see that this one is a different shape. I'm thinking that this one might be the green zebra, although it's not green, but it has some stripes up here that's green. But yeah, I'm not sure. We have some other ones on it as well. This one seems bigger and it hasn't started changing colors yet. Then around here we have another yellow pear, and this one is ripe and it comes off just like that. Around here we have the same one that we just looked at, which I think is the green zebra. I had also planted some jalapeno plants and I did move these as well. We have a few jalapenos on it and they're doing well. I have one coming up right here. Then there's one over here as well that has two on it. But they're not quite ready to be harvested as yet. let's go to the rest of the garden. Alright, so we're at the cabbage, celery, kale section, and you can see that they've made a lot of progress. The kale has a lot of leaves on it. We have the celery over there, and the cabbage is doing good as well. It's pretty big. We're giving it some more time. So I'm just going to go ahead and water them. Let's just make sure. So this is what the strawberry plant is looking like. It's doing really good. It has a lot more leaves, and you can see that it has 2 runners on it. And what that means is that it will grow plants here, and then once it's big enough I can cut it off and plant these, and it should produce new plants, new strawberry plants for me. So once it gets big enough, I'm going to cut them and transplant them into each section. And then in the other layers now, I have some lettuce in there. Like I said I would have done. I started these from seedlings and just transplanted them. But the lower levels, I just sowed the seeds directly there. So they have, the bottom layers haven't started showing as yet. And the water is actually running down from the upper layers into the bottom ones. But I still water them just in case they don't get enough water. Alright guys, so this is the new greenhouse. It's a smaller one, and on each row I have trays of the seedlings I started. So this top one I did bok chow. These are doing good. Some of them are slow to start. I haven't seen some of them starting as yet. Hopefully it does. I had cucumbers in these, but I don't know, for some reason the cucumbers haven't been growing. I might have to get more seeds and do it over. Down here I have some tomato. This is the beef steak. These are beef steak. Then I have onions in these. These ones are tomatoes as well, but they're the cherry tomato. So I'm trying other varieties from the ones I started that were around the front. I have jalapeno. I'm doing more jalapeno. I have cayenne around here as well. And I have broccoli as well. So on this, in this tray I have peas. These are Brussels sprouts, but they haven't started. I don't know if they're going to start. I have radish here in this row and some onions over there. And then on this bottom layer I was trying a thing where I have water down at the bottom, and then I have this cotton thread that goes through it, and we have dirt in here with the lettuce. I mean, the lettuce are doing good so far. I don't remember the exact variety that I put in here, but they're doing good. I think it was romaine lettuce and oak leaf.
Yeah, it was romaine lettuce and
the oak leaf that Andrew gave us the seed for.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. I have to water them as well. Alright guys, so the rain is coming. We won't be able to do the transplanting right now, but I'll do another video where we dig the garden beds and transplant them. So stay tuned for that. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe.